What if I told you that every single thing you've ever dreamed of in your life is just 25 no's away? The dream girl that you're going to marry and have kids with is 25 rejections away. The dream entrepreneurship that you're going to launch with your friend is just 25 failures away. The dream job that you've been studying and working so hard for is just 25 no's away. How would you go and approach those 25 rejections if you knew that information? And this is something that has literally changed my life forever. Because when I was a kid, I was doing pretty good in school. Like, to be honest, I was doing pretty good in all areas of life. But I was lacking always in this one thing. And it was that I was scared to talk to girls. I couldn't fathom myself as talking to a woman that I found attractive. Because every single time that I saw a cute girl that I really liked, I would get petrified. I wouldn't know how to speak. I wouldn't know what to say. I would get super nervous and just walk on the other direction. Because I would know that I would get super red because I was getting nervous. And I just couldn't fathom seeing myself talking to a girl that I really liked. The very first time that I mustered up all the courage that I had to ask this girl out, it wasn't because I wanted to go on a date with her. You might think that it will be because of that. But in reality, it was because my friend, who was way more handsome than me, who had abs, and who was more athletic than me, told me, Ivan, if you don't go and ask her out for a date, I'm going to do so. And I know full well that he had like 10 times more chances than me. So my animal instinct just rushed in and said, okay, I'm not gonna let this motherfucker do it. Okay, because I know that I'm worth more than him. I'm not gonna let him do it. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask her out on a date. And that's what I did. And surprise, surprise, she rejected me, of course. And to be honest, that's not a surprise because I just mustered up the courage to go and talk to her and say the very first couple of words that came up to my mind, like, you, me, date, Friday, like something like that. And that rejection felt like literal heartbreak because I spent the next year just sobbing and crying over this girl. Like literally, a girl that I hadn't even kissed. I wasn't anything with this girl, and I spent the next year just crying and saying, oh, why did she reject me? Oh, why does she not like me? Like I was being a pussy. And that's because most of us go into life with this scarcity mindset. I used to go into life thinking, oh, there's not much good in life. Like this is what it is. It is what it is. If I don't like this, I might just get used to it because if not, there's not anything better. I remember that I used to go into university, my very first year of university, and there was this one girl that really liked me. And I was not attracted to her in any way whatsoever. I thought she was kind of ugly, to be honest. And I remember that the first thing that came up to my mind was like, okay, I need to settle with this because there's nothing better. And that's something that we need to get out of our heads. That's the mentality that is going to limit you. That's the mentality that is going to kill you from the inside. That is going to make you resent the life that you're living. Because settling for something that you're not 100% sure with is going to literally eat you from the inside. It's going to make you miserable. And it's going to make people around you just feel like they're not appreciated enough. Maybe it's your partner. You may be feeling like, oh, I have settled with this partner because it was the only choice that I had at the moment. And what if I talk to this pretty girl that I really liked for months and months? That's the feeling that you're going to have. You don't want people around you to feel as if you don't appreciate them enough. You want to have people around you that you really appreciate and you really want to be with. Not someone that you have just settled with because you thought, hi, if it's either this or nothing. That's a sick scarcity mindset that you need to get rid of. And ever since I discovered this theory of the 25 no's is how I've been able to break this limiting belief in my mind. Because by knowing that everything you've ever wanted is just 25 failures away, you will move much faster. You will achieve every single one of your goals like 20 times faster because you will move with so much force, so much enthusiasm and passion that you will not be attached to that one failure, that one no, that one rejection, that one time that girl told you that no, I don't want to go on a date with you. You will just move on. You will be detached. You will go for the next goal like much faster. You'll move on to the next one, You take massive amounts of imperfect action in order to get moving, in order to get to that goal that you want, because everything that is perfect and is not done, it just amounts to nothing. Like really, you need to take massive amounts of imperfect action in order to move the wheel, in order to get closer to the goal that you want. And that's literally how you achieve goals in this 2025. So by knowing that, I go full force and full throttle, and I execute and make action on anything that I want in life, on every single goal that I want. It's like this YouTube channel. I know that it will take me 25 more videos in order for me to go and explode, in order for me to get a viral video. I know it deep down here. I'm very sure of that, and you should apply this mentality, this mindset into your life, knowing that every rejection you have is going to add up to that counter so that you will achieve the final dream, the final goal that you have in your mind. That is exactly how you break that scarcity mindset and that limiting belief and bring abundance into your life. And as always, stay patient because your prophecy is unfolding. I love you so much. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.